Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by Omizi. It's titled DDG versus Halle. Proved why everything shouldn't be content. I agree with that 1000%. Speaking of Halle, I just reacted to her new album. It is up on my Patreon right now. Check it out. Link down below if you're interested. But yeah, I agree with this statement heavily. I'm assuming something new just occurred that he's about to go over. But yeah, let's see what's happening. Let's watch.
Huge breaking news for those of us who are unemployed. DDG and Halle Bailey have decided on a temporary custody agreement that has DDG seeing Halo on the weekends and certain Wednesdays, and also dropping any sorts of charges, any sorts of restraining orders, anything that is negatively impacting the relationship that they have. Now, you would think
good for them. I wish they would have figured this out sooner, but you know, better late than never. They don't have to involve the courts. Just be mature, figure out a co-parenting schedule on your own, and keep the courts and keep social media out your business.
That two parents coming to some sort of agreement on a custody issue that had the children's life be in jeopardy, their well-being, their safety, and hell, just their emotional stability be separated and put in jeopardy would have the timeline rejoicing. It's not the outcome that a lot of people would want, because a lot of people want two-parent households raising kids, but it is a more positive direction than the direction they were going in. But I actually want to say that the timeline, after hearing this news, got much, much, much worse.
What? Us plotting out how to get custody of her.
The temporary custody agreement will commence in phases. So for the first 60 days, DDG will have physical custody of Halo every Wednesday from morning until evening. Okay. And then he will also have Halo each month on the second and fourth Saturday. Halle will have Halo all other times. For the next 60 days, DDG will be allowed to have Halo overnight on some days. He will have Halo from Wednesday to Thursday every Saturday. And then for the holiday schedule, Halo will be with DDG on Halloween and Father's Day. Halle will have Halo on Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and New Year's Day. They will split time with him on Christmas Day and on his birthday. This agreement also states that neither party can post Halo or any information regarding him on social media.
Okay, good.
I would have, if I was DDG, I'd be like, hold up. You give me Halloween. I don't want this bum ass holiday. Give me something else. Like, you get Thanksgiving, that's crazy. And we get to split Christmas. You could have Thanksgiving and New Year's if I get Christmas. I mean, whatever, this ain't my kid.
I think it was fair that Halle was allowed to post Halo on her social media and DDG wasn't. That's not fair. So that's part of the agreement as well. They must also ensure that their families comply with this order as well. So neither of their families can post him either.
Good.
So I'm glad they were able to come to a temporary agreement. Hopefully it's just temporary, because that doesn't seem like a lot of time with your father who is trying to be an active father. That doesn't seem like a lot.
Here's the division.
You know, hopefully it's just temporary. I just know I have friends. I know a lot of women who are...
Bro, it literally says temporary custody agreement. This is a start. Leave them alone, okay? Let them, you know, take baby steps. They look like they moving in the right direction.
Out here begging their baby daddies to be present in their child's life. So, kind of crazy that you only want to give a man, like, 6 days a month? Whatever.
It's still sad, though, because at the end of the day, Halle is still getting majority of the time with Halo, and DDG is not. He just got granted a couple more days and like 2 holidays, literally Halloween and Father's Day. Like, come on. But at least they get to share his birthday and Christmas, and I hope they can make it about him and not put their personal problems involved. But this really is better than before, because as I knew, DDG literally only got to see him on Wednesdays and every other Saturday. So at least now he gets to have overnight, which is amazing, because it's been a long time. And I know that DDG may not be fully content with this whole custody details and everything, but like I said, it's literally better than what it was before. It still kind of sucks that she gets Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and New Year's. I mean, New Year's is whatever, but Thanksgiving though, like, I hope when the time comes, like, they both can figure out a way that they both can be there for Hale for Thanksgiving. But if not, it is what it is.
Maybe I do need to stop pushing this unemployed shit. People are way too involved. The thing I would say that I'm most happy about is the fact that they weren't able to continuously push narratives and talk about each other on social media. I think it got way too messy, and the reason why people even know about all this is because this was all brought to the internet. If people don't remember, both of them started making content together. You know, they were a loving couple, being grateful, happy for each other. The DDG
they're in
vlog era
Thailand, I
was
think.
nice featuring Halle. And then once the baby came, they decided that they weren't going to have their child shown on the internet at all. And I felt like that was a great thing to do because we all know how this channel and a bunch of other people feel about family content. It's actually pretty gross and disgusting. But as time progressed on, you saw a little bit more of Halo every single video. And so eventually when the breakup would happen, that's where all shit hit the fan. And if you think about it, it really stemmed behind Halo. Halo was like a big factor as to why all of their fights happen. And not saying that he is the reason why they fought. He is just the object that they utilized to galvanize their fan bases in order to get everybody on their sides to fight each other. Y'all remember when DDG brought Halo on the Kai Cenat stream, right? Yeah. And you also remember that Halle did not like that.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. He looked just like Daryl, bro. There. Oh my gosh. It's Halo himself, live in the flesh. Now, Halo, you don't know this, but I'm your uncle. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, in my considered opinion, Halle does have some right to be upset. Now, granted, she's probably consuming a bunch of bad media, but I could see how people would have, you know, an idea as to what goes on Kai Cenat's stream and don't necessarily like it. I mean, there has been some stuff that has happened that we've had to judge on this platform and channel, rightfully so, like that sexy red do a drug thing. And if I'm not mistaken, this was that same marathon. But at the same time, DDG is also his father. He's got the ability to be trusted with bringing Halo where he pleases, especially if there's no, like, history of different things going on. But what was most nasty to me is the fact that she took this to social media knowing that people would get up in arms about this entire situation. Now, after getting criticism about this, she acknowledged that she did overreact, in fact, and that she shouldn't have brought this stuff to the internet. But hey man, it's like toothpaste. Y'all ever try to get that back in the tube? It's not gonna happen, gang. She wouldn't think that the next phase will come from DDG then stoking the fire by making a song about him not being able to see his son.
I just came from Cash, not from YouTube.
It's not cringy? This is crazy. This is crazy.
Everybody's saying go to court, do this and that. The reason I don't want to is because it's going to get extremely messy and it don't have to happen. I think it's in like her best interest to not want to go to court either. When we can just have a clear understanding. All right, cool. Like I want to pick my son up, take him to dinner. If you really want him, I'll bring him right back. It's not a problem. We go to court.
I remember she said in the court documents that he wasn't agreeing to the arrangement that they had. Like he would constantly flake on the days that he was supposed to have the kid or something like that. Vaguely, I remember vaguely, but she was basically saying they had an agreement and he wasn't abiding by it, in short.
The judge gonna give me some time. And when
it sounded like she was like, okay, well, I gotta get the courts involved because you're not listening.
At the time, the nigga, I'm gonna do whatever I want with my son.
And thus the
Not
great war
listening.
was
And
started.
look, I'm gonna do what I want. It's like, it's not about listening per se, but it's like if we set an agreement, you should abide by that. You should be like, well, this is my son, I get to do what I want. I'm gonna pick him up whenever I want to, or when I. It's like it don't work like that because I have a life as well. Like we have to co-parent.
People decided to choose between Team Halle and Team DDG. I felt like I was back in middle school when Twilight came out when people were Team Edward and Team...
They are children though. You have to keep these things in mind. Children and jobless people or people with no lives who are online all day and just nothing going on for themselves. So you can't take it seriously. If you are a Team DDG or Team Halle, loser, reevaluate your life. Why are you team anything with these people? They don't know you. They don't know you at all. They don't care about you.
What everybody's name was from Twilight. I know
Jacob.
People were so divided about the situation because they
Jacob and Edward.
Social pill from DDG, from Halle, and the weapon
I like
that was
Jacob.
formed against them, which is crazy to say. 'Cause he's a baby.
I was a child.
I don't care what she says. She's not even 2 years postpartum. She's not even 3 years. Baby, she gets 5 years.
Girl, clean this fucking refrigerator while you all up in their business with these crusty lips. Look at this refrigerator, bro. It's dirty. It's a white refrigerator. I don't want to be shady. But worse than that, it's dirty. Look at the stains at the bottom. That's what you need to be worried about. And not what the fuck DDG and Halle got going on. You're not even getting paid for this. This is why I be talking so much shit about people on TikTok, because they're not getting paid like that. Even if they getting a little bit of, they're not really getting paid like that. They just not. They hopping on TikTok with they bonnet on before they even brush their teeth and just trying to report, Halle said DDG. Like, get offline and go wash your ass and brush your teeth. So I don't know. They be doing the most on TikTok. I'm sorry. And yes, I think of people very differently who are on YouTube reacting to drama, or even people like commentary channels like his or Impressive or whomever, I've been preach. Like, I just think of it, it's different over here. And not saying we better or anything, but it's just like, I don't know. It feels more, I don't want to say professional, but it's like, we're here to do a job, da-da-da. But they get on TikTok in the most busted conditions, and it's like, y'all are not even getting paid like that. And a lot of the TikToks I be coming across, they not getting paid. Just whatever.
She's not even 3 years. Baby, she gets 5 years of acting crazy. Okay? And if y'all take that as her, like, bye. Y'all, bye.
Team Halle, bro. I don't know about y'all, but I'm Team Halle. DDG,
You're
you will
listening.
go down. We will not rest until Halle wins, bro.
All minions assemble. That movie Halle is shooting right now, we're gonna let that shit flop. We ain't streaming that bitch.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Once again, I'm not saying that people on YouTube are better, but this is TikTok energy. Like, they giving like Air Force energy, Black Air Force energy. This is how they act. And they're like, oh, we about to let this flop. Like, it's like they have a lot of that cult mentality as well. And it just gives very like hater and just weirdo crusty energy on TikTok. Not everybody, obviously, but a lot of the TikToks I be seeing and the ones that people be using in these videos and shit, I'm just like, y'all are so crusty.
She wanna be petty, she wanna be spiteful, she wanna be bitter. Well, we the daddy side of the family. We're gonna show her what bitter is, what spiteful is.
Loser.
We're gonna show her what petty is. Like, okay, game on.
Man, Halle knows she dead wrong for that, bro. I ain't calling her no bitter BM, but that's for sure a page out of somebody bitter.
Go get your locks retwisted. See, this is the problem I have with these people.
Bro, only purpose of that post was to get her fans mad. Now they making tweets. It's trending. Shade Room go, of course, pick it up because they already hate DDG. Now he getting fraud in the comments, and we know how that goes.
Now, what's tricky about all this is that this is a real life matter with real life human beings that, have a real life human being they have to take care of. And they live on the internet. Like, DDG's whole career is based off of his internet persona and him putting everything that he has out on the internet. So it's not like he just can't stop. And it's not like he would stop. And it's not like she can't stop, and it's not like she wouldn't stop either. So every single month we got bits and pieces more of what was going on behind the scenes on the internet. And it only made people be more and more upset about what the other person that they're hating on did, etc., etc. Like the time the nuke had dropped, when DDG found out on live stream that he had a restraining order against him from Halle Bailey while with Aiden Ross.
Fuck all that. Don't even matter. That can't even be real. Fuck all that.
Why they dressed the same?
But that can't even be real. That's the thing. But don't even. You know what we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not. No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that came from. Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good
DDG's response was so odd to me. Because if I saw that, I would be like, what the fuck? This is false. This is not true. That can't even be real. I don't that reaction was very odd to me.
Hey, bro, we on screen, bro. Come on, like, I gotta just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck all that.
What is Aiden wearing? Oh my god, there's so many questions.
He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man.
Shut up, Aiden.
Aiden Ross. That's usually not how these things go. But it was interesting that this happened all on live stream. A restraining order that resulted from an incident in January where Halle Bailey alleged that DDG had pushed her face into a steering wheel, chipping her tooth. This resulted in at least 100 yards away restraining order from Halle Bailey and his son. All played out on live stream. A part of that also was Halle Bailey filing for sole custody and that DDG would have to have supervised visitation of his own child. Now, DDG did respond by filing his own motion against her as well in June 4th, 2025. This one claiming that Halo, the child in question, was an imminent physical and emotional risk by being in the care of Halle Bailey. He also wanted Halle to be prevented from taking the child all the way to Italy while she filmed a movie. Now, naturally, DDG would get backlash for that, and how did he handle the reception of that lawsuit that he filed against Halle Bailey? By dropping a song and bringing it straight to the internet.
You seen it? I'm angry.
Do you see the problem here? Do you see what's going on? Granted, I understand this is a messy situation. Breakups, divorces, especially when children are involved, these can get disgusting. Whether you've lived with them in real life or whether they've been depicted in media, people literally go to extremes when they back in his life now.
I heard my son FaZe move and yeah, he did. All right, Mo. You see, when he told FaZe, great things happen, Mo. DDG won custody. Niggas just hit me with news on it. Bro, all y'all niggas think y'all drama alert. DDG won custody, all that lit.
And of course you have fans asking a bunch of different questions. They're saying, hey, Halle did this thing to defame a black man and try to paint him as some sort of villain. Why would you?
Oh my god. And that's another thing these losers do as well. They try to use this DDG and Halle situation as an excuse to keep this man versus woman bullshit going on. And it's just so tired. Like, y'all are so lame. Y'all are losers. Typing out these whole, see, this is why y'all black women want to keep black men down and da-da-da. Y'all are so lame. Go do something with your life. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I wish them the best. I hope they figure everything out. It looks like they're moving in the right direction, so good for them. That's all I got. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.